Hello everyone, welcome to Apti Place Academy for Civil Services. This is a video on daily news and editorial analysis which I'll be covering from the Hindu and Indian Express. The most important news and editorial would be discussed in this session. So before I start, just let's see what are the list of topics that we'll be discussing today. Today is 20th of July. The first topic is climate change has added lakes in the Swiss Alps. Second, WhatsApp wake up call for security on internet. And just to tell you, we're covering the news, mostly the news are from the Hindu. Third, Oxfam highlight the sharp inequalities in health indicators. Second last, rehabilitation of children orphans due to COVID-19. And the last is making India a sporting nation. This is an editorial, very good editorial, which talks and highlights about the sporting culture in India. Apart from this, there would be some MCQ questions, and these questions would be based on current affairs that will help you in the upcoming prelims examination. So those of you who are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe Apti Place Academy for Civil Services on YouTube. If you like this video, do not forget to give a thumbs up. We'll start our session with the first news, that is climate change has added lakes in the Swiss Alps. So this is important for your General Studies paper 3, Conservation, Environment, Pollution and EIA, that is Environmental Impact Assessment. Also, this type of question is very relevant for your prelims examination in the geography section, right? So make sure you are thorough with the map work in the Swiss Alps. Now coming to the news, what actually has been reported, बताई गई है कि जो mountains region है that is melting and that have added 100 new lakes in the Swiss Alp landscape region, right? So this is mainly because of the melting swiftly due to the climate change. So the melting of glaciers and ice sheets has resulted in adding more and more lakes. Now, according to a study published की गई थी by the Swiss Federal Institute of Aquatic Science and Technology, उन्होंने कहा है around 1200 new lakes have been formed by the previously calculated area in the Swiss Alps since 1850, right? So this is the timeline they have been watching this timeline, and they have added that the new basically जो lakes है वो इतनी ज़्यादा add हो चुकी. According to the study that was published by the Swiss Federal Institute of Aquatic Science, उन्होंने कहा around 1000 of them have existed earlier, and more 1200 has been added on the list. Now the climate change has dramatically altered the Swiss Alp landscape, जहाँ पे at quicker pace it is being expected that it can add up more and more number if we do not sustain this climate change. Now some more finding of this study, जो स्टडी की गई थी स्विस एकेडमी ऑफ साइंस में, उन्होंने बताया कि जो स्विस एल्प की रीजन है ग्लेशियर इन द स्विस एल्प्स स्टीडी डिक्लाइनिंग, बहुत तेजी से गिरावट हुई है, and that lose up to 2% of their full volume. Annually this is being argued that 2% तक की volume में decrease हुई है, and this was done by the annual report that was studied by the Swiss Academy for Sciences. And even they have quoted that full implementation जो पेरिस क्लाइमेट चेंज की जो क्लॉजेज हैं, अगर उसको पूरी तरह से इम्प्लीमेंट की जाए, so 2/3 of the alpine glacier will likely to be lost during that particular time. So definitely we need to work on the earliest basis and achieve the target that is set by the PCC, that is Paris climate change. Now researchers carried out that they found that ice began to melt at the end of the Little Ice Age also. And for the first time, the high quality of aerial photo data was conducted by the Swiss Topo was captured. So Swiss Topo is an agency, is a topographic agency that have captured the high resolution images of the particular areas. Now some aspects of glacier melts की अगर बात करें, glacier melt is also a concept which is important for the factual question in geography. So it has highlighted that growing number of glacial lakes that increase the risk of sudden outburst, right? चाहे वो flood waves हो, even the settlement जो एरिया लो लैंड एरियाज है वहाँ पे खतरा हो सकता है. कुछ बेनिफिट्स की अगर बात करें, some natural phenomena offer impressive attractive of tourism. Definitely कुछ ऐसे सेक्टर्स पे टूरिज्म प्रमोट हो सकती है. आर्टिफिशियल enlargement of lakes में benefit होगी, and opening a new opportunity for the hydroelectric powers. So this can have a short-term advantages of these things, but definitely we need to curb on the climate change. We need to control the climate change so that the glacier melt can be stopped. Now the other news, that is WhatsApp wake up call for security on internet. So this news has been, for 2 or 3 days. Pegasus spyware malware was there in the news. So this is official confirmation coming from the WhatsApp. They have asked government to take a caution of this. So this is important for your general studies paper 3, awareness in the field of IT and computers. सो मैसेजिंग जाइंट व्हाट्सएप के चीफ ने कहा, चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर्स ने कहा कि गवर्नमेंट एंड कंपनीज नीड टू इंश्योर सिक्योरिटी ऑफ इंटरनेट, राइट? बिकॉज ईच एंड एवरी गवर्नमेंट हैव देयर ओन प्रोसीजर्स एंड सेट ऑफ रूल. वी हैव आईटी रूल्स, वी हैव सेक्शन अदर्स provision that is already there in the IT rules. तो उसको implement करने की जरूरत है, and we need to protect our citizen with all the malwares that is spreading across the country. So this is a wake-up call for the security on internet. This is what the WhatsApp CEO has argued, right? And the mobile phone is primarily a computer that is used by the billions of people, right? Like after the digitalization and post 2010, many people have started using smartphone instead of tablet or laptop. These can be considered as a primary computer for the normal user in India. And the CEO also said कि गवर्नमेंट और कंपनीज जो हैं, they must do everything to ensure कि उनके हर पॉसिबिलिटी से हर एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे जो इंडिविजुअल कस्टमर्स हैं जो उस प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज कर रही है वो सिक्योर है. Now we have seen the snooping activities that has being highlighted in the recent time. NSO group की जो Pegasus software है, that was long in the debate, and many politicians, journalists, activists worldwide were snooped. और इंडिया की बात करें so 300 ऐसे लोग हैं, ऐसे फोन नंबर्स हैं जिनको स्नूप किया गया था by using the Pegasus software which is being developed by the Israeli company known as NSO, right? Now WhatsApp की अगर बात करें, in 2019 they have sued NSO group, जहाँ पे they have accused messaging as a cyber espionage for 1400 users. तो WhatsApp ने शो भी किया था क्योंकि ये इसके प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज करके even through a missed call, if someone is giving you a missed call in WhatsApp, it can enter into your phone, right? So इस तरह के प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज किया गया. तो WhatsApp ने इस पे सू किया, उनको लॉ सूट भेजी कि आप हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म को कैसे यूज कर सकते हो विदाउट आर परमिशन, विदाउट आर यूजर परमिशंस, राइट? And Facebook owned company have working with the internet watchdog Citizen Lab, जहाँ पे वो आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे कि इस तरह के 100 और मोर केसेस यूज किए गए by the journalists and other people in 20 countries to get in touch with the software. And definitely these platforms were used by the Pegasus to surveillance, to snoop some other journalists and activists in India. They also include politicians and senior bureaucrats. Now questions by the opposition party, which opposition party ने इस पे questions किए, and even in the parliament, you must have seen yesterday when the session started, it was complete chaos in the parliament. They started asking government that why this was done, what was the need, where was the need of national security, because बात की गई है कि जो भी स्नूपिंग करी जाती है वो सिर्फ नेशनल सिक्योरिटी के पर्पज से की जाती है. बट आपने अगर किसी अपने अपोजिशंस को या सीनियर जर्नलिस्ट को किया है तो देन व्हाट इज द नेशनल सिक्योरिटी थ्रेट ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग, राइट? सो सेवरल अपोजिशन फ्रॉम द दे हैव आस्क्ड यूनियन गवर्नमेंट टू कम अप क्लीन. जो सॉफ्टवेयर सर्वेलेंस की गई है इंडिया सिटीजन में वो इलीगल है और ऑथराइज्ड है, कहीं ना कहीं नेशनल सिक्योरिटी पे कंसर्न है इस तरह की चीजों को यूज करना. And a cyber spy software hacked the smartphone even by government, prohibited by the Indian law. So Indian law definitely prohibit this type of activities by why government has taken this aid to snoop some people. Now opposition said that it seems that government is very close to Israeli administration and they have revealed that's extremely shocking, right? Some more detail has to come. Let's see. This news is going to be in more days to come. This would be there in the news, but we will not discuss this news further. If any more details coming from some relevant discussion coming, then only I'll be picking up this news. And in editorial also, in today's editorial the news was there. I have not considered that editorial important because we have several times discussed about the malware and the Pegasus, right? Now, Oxfam highlight the sharp inequalities in the health indicators. This is important for your general studies paper 2, issues related to development and management of health. So some astonishing results coming from the Oxfam. तो ऑक्सफर्म ने अपने लेटेस्ट रिपोर्ट में कहा है, ऑक्सफर्म इंडिया, ऑक्सफर्म इज अ वर्ल्ड वाइड कंपनी, दे आर ऑपरेटिंग इन डिफरेंट कंट्रीज, सो आई एम स्पेसिफिकली टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑक्सफर्म इंडिया. दे सेड कि जो इनइक्वालिटीज हैं वो बढ़ी हैं, दैट हैज़ उसके जो अगर कैटेगरीज बांटी जाएं तो दैट हैज़ इंक्लूड इन द कास्ट, रिलीजन, क्लास, जेंडर, इन सारे कैटेगरीज में जो हेल्थ इंडिकेटर्स हैं, जो हेल्थ की सर्विसेज हैं, जो हेल्थ के बेनिफिट्स हैं, उसमें काफ़ी ज़्यादा डिसप्रपोर्शनेट देखी गई है, राइट. So the report that was titled as India Inequality Report 2021, जहाँ पे unequal healthcare की story बताई गई है, and these shows कि general category people is better than the SC and ST people. Hindus are better than Muslims. Rich people are better than poor. This is definitely evident that rich would be better than poor, right? And men are better than women, right? We talks about gender equality, but still the report quotes that men are in a better condition than the women's. And urban population is better than the rural population on the health determinants, intervention indicators, right? So still there's a huge gap that is mounting between the urban areas health indicators and the rural area health infrastructures. Now the finding is primarily based on the secondary analysis, जहाँ पे बताई गई है कि राउंड 3 और राउंड 4 में जो नेशनल फैमिली हेल्थ सर्वे की सर्वे की गई थी, उसी एनालिसिस पे ये डेटा को, इन रिपोर्ट को तैयार किया गया, दैट इज टाइटल्ड एज इंडियन इक्वालिटी रिपोर्ट 2021. सो दिस इज अगेन फैक्चुअली इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन फॉर द प्रीलिम्स इन एनी अदर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन यू आर अपियरिंग फॉर. Now, रिपोर्ट में कुछ और बातें कही गई है, कुछ डेटा वाइज डिटेल्स दी गई है. सो द रिपोर्ट says that women literacy has improved across the social sectors. This is a good news. But if you talk about the SC and ST women, they are lagging behind compared to the general categories, right? So सिर्फ 18% is there in SC, 27% in basically ST women, that they are lagging behind. So इस percentage ये अभी तक पीछे है. Now the existing gap of 55.1% between the top and 20% at the population, right, at the top and the bottom. So this is another data. Third, the female literacy की बात करें among Muslim is lower than all religion group. Inequality has reduced over the time. Now some sanitation and institutional deliveries की बात की गई इस रिपोर्ट में हेल्थ को लेकर के. So as far as sanitation is concerned, 65.7 household have access to improved, but non-sanitation shared में बात करें जनरल कैटेगरी में, where SC household are 28.8%, behind them and ST is 39.8%, right? So these numbers are related to the ST and SC communities. Now if you talk about the share of institutional deliveries, they have increased in India from 38.7% to 78.9%. So this is a good number that shows that yes, we're talking about the institutional delivery, this has improved. Now the ST household has 15% below the general category, and Muslim 12% in Hindu, and 35% gap has been seen in the richest poor of the 20% population, right? So this is with regards to the total population gap between the poorest and rich and ST, SC and Muslim population. Now moving to the other news, that is rehabilitation of children orphans due to COVID-19. This is important for the general studies paper 2, welfare schemes for the vulnerable section of the society by the welfare scheme for the vulnerable section of the population by the center and its states. And these type of news is also helpful for your general studies paper 4 in the case study sections. So recently जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट है उन्होंने दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट को इन्फॉर्म किया है दैट द स्टेट नीड टू इंश्योर द इमीडिएट एक्शन फॉर द रिहैबिलिटेशन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन हु हैव बीन ऑर्फन्ड ड्यू टू COVID-19, राइट? वी हैव सीन दैट ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम either the male member or the female member have been died, either the father or the mother has been died in this case, right? For that orphan people, government would be taking care and they would be rehabilitating that children, right? So this is in accordance to the new provisions that is there in the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Children Act, जहाँ पे लेवरेज की गई है फैसिलिटीज के लिए और चाइल्ड प्रोटेक्शन सर्विसेज को बढ़ाया गया है. एंड द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, इवन सम स्टेट्स लाइक दिल्ली, दे हैव सेड दैट दे वुड बी प्रोवाइडिंग monthly pension to that student, that particular child, and they would be giving free education to that children, right? तो इस तरह के जो important examples हैं that you can write in the example as in case study. ना मैंडेटेड क्या है, जो जुवेनाइल जस्टिस एक्ट है उसके अंदर क्या क्या प्रोविजंस हैं, तो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट ने बताया है एक एफिडेविट में, दे हैव सेड दैट पेंडेमिक की वजह से जिन जिन बच्चों की पेरेंट्स की पेरेंट्स हु हैव डाइड, हु हैव अफेक्टेड, देयर केयर वुड बी टेकन केयर अंडर द जुवेनाइल जस्टिस एक्ट। और मिनिस्टर ने अपने ये एफिडेविट एक पेटिशंस में दे हैव रिप्लाइड टू द हाई कोर्ट, दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट, where the petition was filed on the interest of children who lost their parents, right? So ministry is replying to basically a petition that was filed in the Delhi High Court. और ये एक्ट जो है जुवेनाइल जस्टिस की एक्ट, दैट प्रोवाइड फॉर द सेफ्टी नेट्स, जहाँ पे स्टैट्यूटरी सर्विस डिलीवरी की बात की गई है, प्रोविजंस फॉर इंस्टीट्यूशनल एंड नॉन इंस्टीट्यूशनल केयर एंड प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चाइल्ड इज मैंडेटरी. Now, implementation of this act is primary responsibility of state and union territories. Definitely, state is aiding, but more responsibility has to come from the state and union territories. Now, mental health care की बात की गई है. So, the Ministry of Women and Child Development has said that during the second wave, many people have been severely impacted. The psychological stress was high. And given the stress severity, anxiety or pandemic जो panic है, that has the level has risen in the country. So children के लिए particularly वैसे vulnerable लोग जिनको साइको सोशल और मेंटल हेल्थ इम्पैक्ट्स हुए हैं, मिनिस्ट्री ने डिसाइड किया है कि वुमेन्स और गर्ल के लिए एक साइकोलॉजिकल काउंसलिंग सेल बनाई जाएगी. And these assistance would be provided by the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, right? So they would be aiding and providing the psychological counseling to women and girl child, and they would provide psychological support to the affected person as well. Now coming to the other news, this is an editorial making India a sporting nation. This was the only editorial that I find relevant for the examination. There were other many editorial talking about IR and Pegasus. We have already discussed Pegasus spyware many times. This is something which is important, right? So you don't need to consider the length and breadth of editorial, how long it is, how short it is. You have to understand the importance of the editorial from the examination perspective, right? So this is important for General Studies paper 2, government policies and intervention for the development of various sectors. Now, what are the issues that are discussed under this editorial? So there are 6 important subheads that I'll be discussing with you. The first is factor determining the background of the performance of the athletes. Second is the genetic factor in sport, access to infrastructure, basic facilities, what is being provided, performance by the Asian countries, one state, one sports, and the last is India's performance. पूरी थीम की अगर बात करें इस एडिटोरियल की, so this is talks about the national Olympic performance country wise, specifically focusing on India. So let's understand the background. एक बहुत पुरानी रिसर्च पेपर है, in 2004 it was published, that talks about the review of economics and statistics, जहाँ पे कहा गया कि जो एक टोटल जीडीपी है पूरी कंट्री की इज अ बेस्ट प्रिडिक्टर ऑफ द नेशनल ओलंपिक्स परफॉर्मेंस, राइट? सो दिस वाज अ स्टडी दैट वाज पब्लिश्ड, और इसी के अगर आप कनेक्शन में देखोगे, देयर इज क्लेम दैट द होस्ट कंट्री इज लाइकली टू विन एडिशनल 1.8% मेडल. सो जीडीपी का इम्पैक्ट बताया गया है उस कंट्री के जो एथलीट हैं उनके परफॉर्मेंस पे, राइट? वील अंडरस्टैंड हाउ दिस हैज इम्पैक्टेड. Now, since many studies have attempted to understand that how this can influence the national performance and how the winning of medal can be impacted in Olympics with regards to the total GDP of the countries and the performance of the GDP. Now, बात करें कुछ important factors जो performance को impact करती है. So there are many factors among them that determine the performance of a sport person of a nation. So first is the स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग ऑफ अ नेशन. उस कंट्री की स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग कैसी है, कंट्री की पॉपुलेशन कैसी है, क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट डिटरमिनेंट्स हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें उस इंडिविजुअल के परफॉर्मेंस में डिसाइड होती है, उस ओलंपिक्स में या कोई भी नेशनल गेम्स में. Now the total size of GDP is hardly important for the country like India, where sizable segment are fighting for hunger. अगर आप overall देखोगे तो some section of society are very rich. 1% of the people have 70% of the total income. 1% लोगों के पास पूरे इंडिया के 70% इनकम है, राइट? सो डिस्प्रपोर्शनेट काफ़ी ज़्यादा है यहाँ पे. Now a person poor health can never be a good sport person. अगर किसी इंडिविजुअल कंट्रीज की अगर हेल्थ अच्छी नहीं है, हेल्थ इंडिकेटर्स में परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी नहीं है, तो वहाँ से एथलीट्स नहीं हो पाएंगे. Now, countries that are high level of stunt growth, malnutrition, anemia, they cannot expect a good athlete to be coming out and performing in the Olympics. Now, South Asian countries की बात करें, especially in the sub-Saharan African, they do not fit. और जो इकोनोमेट्रिक है, इकोनॉमिक्स और जो अर्थमेटिक्स है, मेट्रिक्स है, उनमें वो बिल्ड नहीं करते हैं, फिट नहीं करते हैं, एंड देयर इज सम इम्पैक्ट ऑफ द टोटल जीडीपी एज। Now, genetic factors in sport, definitely genetic factor has to play a very crucial role. और genetic factors की अगर बात करें, that play a role in the excellence of any sports. अगर आप यूएस की एग्जांपल लोगे, इन यूएस, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, नीदरलैंड, दे आर पावर हाउस ऑफ स्विमिंग, बट चाइना में इस तरह की केसेस नहीं है। चाइना में जो लोग हैं, दे आर मोर एक्सपर्ट, दे हैव देयर फोटे इन शूटिंग, और उसके साथ साथ यूएस और जर्मनी भी उसको कंटिन्यू करती है। परहैप्स अगर टॉलर पीपल की बात करें, द पीपल विथ टॉलर जेनेटिक्स, पीपल देयर जेनेटिक्स सीम्स टू बी वेयर द हाइट इज लॉन्गर, द पीपल आर टॉल, दे आर अगेन एडवांटेज इन स्विमिंग, बास्केटबॉल, बट दिस इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर shooting and gymnastics, right? So this is why China is ahead in shooting. Now, South Asian nations की बात करें, they are better in table tennis than the Western nations. If we talk about Russia, Eastern Europe, and Central Asia, they do well in the boxing. China and Southeast Asian country do well in weightlifting and wrestling, right? So these are the genetic factors that have impacted sports, and these are really true. We have to consider this fact, and accordingly the performance has been increased. Now, access to infrastructure, this is something which is very important. If you do not have basic amenities provided to your athletes or player, they would not perform well, right? So mobilization of world class resources is very important, and that give edge to the sport person. सोशल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स की अगर बात करें, खास करके ऐसे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स जहाँ पे एथलीट्स को प्रॉपर जिम्नाजियम, जर्मनी की बात करें, दे हैव इक्वेस्ट्रियंस, इन यूके देयर इज ड्राइविंग, सेलिंग एंड साइकिलिंग. सो ईच एंड एवरी कंट्री इज प्रमोटिंग सम लेवल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स इन देयर कंट्री एज वेल फ्रॉम द स्कूल लेवल करिकुलम्स. पुअर नेशंस की बात करें, दे डू नॉट हैव प्रॉपर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, सो दे कैन नॉट बी इन सच लग्जरी. And resources in India were spread through thinly across the sports discipline, right? We have seen हमारे इंडिया में काफ़ी ज़्यादा डाइवर्सिटी है इन शूटिंग, स्विमिंग, एंड अदर वेट लिफ्टिंग, बॉक्सिंग, टेनिस, बैडमिंटन, वे परफॉर्मिंग इन एवरी सेक्टर्स. Now, performance by Asian countries की अगर बात करें, so for some Asian countries that include Kazakhstan, Singapore, Malaysia, they have seen that India is medal tally में वो इंडिया से आगे नहीं है, they are below that, but they are ahead in them in terms of Olympics performances, right? Now, this is because India is moderately good at many sports, but not enough. They are not best at all, right? हमारी फोटे किसी एक दो स्पेसिफिक चीज़ों पे नहीं है. We are on a generalized platform. Now, in contrary, अगर जमाइका की बात करें, they have Olympics, they are very good in long learning, जो long distance running है उसमें खास करके they are performing well. Usain Bolt and other people, they're coming from Jamaica, they're commendably, you cannot beat them, right? So they have their excellence in long runnings. Now, recent years, India has shown a promise in shooting, amateur boxing, wrestling, gymnastics and badminton. गवर्नमेंट नीड टू कंसंट्रेट ऑन मोर स्पोर्ट्स जहाँ पे फिजिकल बिल्ड की ज़रूरत है. फिजिकल बिल्ड लोगों के लिए एक बॉटलनेक ना बने. सो वी कैन नॉट ओनली से दैट because of physical build you cannot do that. Government has to provide all basic necessity and amenities that should promote and give advantage to an individual so that it can perform, and its physical activities, its physical level of endurance should not be a disadvantage for it, right? So this is what has been quoted by the performance of Asian countries. Now, वन स्टेट वन स्पोर्ट्स की बात की गई है. यहाँ पे इंटीग्रेटेड तरीके से डेवलप करने की ज़रूरत है. यहाँ पे पूछा गया है दैट कैन वी नॉट डेवलप डिफरेंट स्टेट एज अ सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस ऑफ डिफरेंट स्पोर्ट्स. हर एक स्टेट की अपनी अपनी एबिलिटी है. हर स्टेट में जो फूड हैबिट्स हैं वो अलग है, लोगों की बिल्ड क्वालिटी अलग है. इफ़ यू सी नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पीपल, दे आर वेरी गुड इन मार्शल आर्ट्स एंड अदर स्टफ. यू सी विद साउथ पीपल, दे आर एक्सीलेंस इन समवेयर एल्स. सो अकॉर्डिंगली हमें ज़रूरत है कि हमें रीजन वाइज जो एक्सीलेंस है उसको डेवलप करने की ज़रूरत है, उस हैबिट्स को नेशनल लेवल तक प्रमोट करने की ज़रूरत है. एंड अनलेस वी आर ग्रूमिंग आवर चाइल्ड विद पोटेंशियल, जो इंटरनेशनल स्पोर्ट्स है और ओलंपिक्स तक पहुंचना, यही एक सॉल्यूशन हो सकती है. इफ़ वी नीड this, if we need to increase our number at Olympics, we have to focus on one state, one sport activities, right? For some state, we have very good athlete. For some states, we have very good boxer. So accordingly, we have to identify and harness them. Individual talent alone cannot be said. The policy of one state, one nation can be a game changer in India. This is a suggestions that you can write in the examination. Now, India's performance की अगर बात करें, so India's best performance in Olympics in London 2012 में रहा. वहाँ पे 2 silver, 4 bronze इंडिया को मिले, and the rank was 56 in the medal tally. Now, Rio Olympics 2016, 1 silver, 1 bronze, India rank was 67. और अगर बात करें दूसरे जो इकोनॉमी मैट्रिक्स हैं उसके मुताबिक इंडिया इज परफॉर्मिंग टॉप 50 स्पोर्टिंग नेशंस. और जो रिसेंट में समर ओलंपिक शेड्यूल है टोक्यो में, दैट इज कमेंसिंग ऑन 23rd of July. सो वी हैव टू सी हाउ बेस्ट इंडिया कैन डू, एंड इन द लॉन्गर रन वी हैव टू प्रमोट वन स्टेट, वन स्पोर्ट. दैट वुड बी डेफिनेटली एडिंग एंड प्रोवाइडिंग सम मोर एड to the people belonging to the particular region, right? Now coming to the MCQ questions, before I proceed, just to tell you the answers of yesterday questions. So for the first question, the correct option is C. For the second question, the correct option is A. Now today's question of the day, consider the following statement about SAW. Smart anti-aircraft weapon. SAW is indigenously developed by DRDO, that is research center in Hyderabad in collaboration with IAF. It is capable of engaging enemy airfield assets, radar, bunker up to range of 100 kilometers. So what you have to do, you have to choose the correct option and write that in the comment section. And if any one of you is preparing for CAPF examination, these type of question would be again very important in that. Second, Varuna 2021, this is the 19th edition by the Indian-French bilateral exercise, is being conducted in Arabian Sea. And this is for the first time that the United Arab Emirates is participating in Varuna exercise, right? So if it is for the first time, you must be aware, आपने न्यूज़ में पढ़ा होगा, ये सही है या नहीं है, आपको बताना है ऑप्शंस के थ्रू, A, B, C, D in the comment section down below. So do participate, write your answer in the comment section. That will definitely benefit in you in the upcoming prelims examination. So this was all about the daily news and editorial analysis, followed by the MCQ questions. If you have any other concern, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you. For time being, I'm signing off. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much for listening.